What do you mean? Would it be like? Damji? Good fool day. Oh, yeah. No, see, I'm not even fooling. I did get a stack more GPUs, and we're gonna take a look at some of this stuff with an extra clickbaity title though this time. You guys like that? Not just like overclocking or like a bunch of GPUs. Anyway, I had to still get the. You guys know the starting screen I use. The bottom of it is always like some sort of hash rate, a la Red Fox. I guess we'll start with mmpOS. I don't know how many of you guys have even used mmpOS regularly before, but this is kind of what it looks like when you're using it in console. So this is akin to basically Hive shell, and when you're in the actual agent screen, or in this case the miner, the top is all of the data sending back and forth between your actual client and the MMP stat servers in the UK, and the bottom is an aggregated version of every miner that's running on your machine. So, King Red Panda in the house, welcome. Cough mining, more boots, less pants. Whoa, I could not have pants on here. You wouldn't even know. Says the man rocking it for free. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how you have the Hive you do cough mining, but. Don't you have a 20 GPU rig to finish Red Panda? Cough, jeez. Go easy on the lad, okay? Anyway, I got a huge pile of GPUs that are behind me. Probably can't see very well. So I got a bunch of 3070s here. I got a 2060 12 gig actually back here. I got CMP 50s here, and then I got a couple 3080s and some P106s here. I also got some BC 160s, those are not here, and I have 50 P106s that came in as well. So, Cryptobacker, hello. I'm not sure if I already said hi, but welcome either way. Cody Johnson, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Sadie sometimes, welcome. Ain't no party like an overclocking party. Party face, party face, party face. Hashtag Cats of Crypto. That's right, Cats of Crypto. So anyway, I want to test specifically the MSI Blower 50HXs at least, just to see if those things are working. So I'm not going to test every card tonight, just because there's way too much here. But maybe we'll check on a few while we talk about my decision to switch entirely to mmpOS as soon as possible. I've already migrated a fair bit of my farm over, but there's, as you guys know, I have a lot of GPUs, so I moved, I think, 20 rigs over to MMP over the weekend, and I still have 300 GPUs on Hive. So my funds, I think, are actually about to run out in Hive, so I will have to top up one more time, and then I'll probably have to keep a base paid tier into perpetuity just so I can overclock clients. Back before their pricing changes, I would have been able to have free clients share their farm with me as a paid account, or even have a free account shared into a free account, and now obviously that's not the case. So I'll have to maintain a paid level account just to be able to overclock for people, but mmpOS still allows free base accounts to be shared out. So that's one of the many reasons why. Andrew Masad, attempting to exercise while watching, so apologize in advance if I don't no worries. Usapoots, welcome. Hey, I bought 3 of those CMP GPUs. What's to hear about? Uses 6 gig instead of 12. Which CMP? The 100-200, the TF... Sorry, no, the PG250 or the TF500? Because, yes, that's true. The 100-200 is a 12 gig card that's BIOS limited to 6 gigs. And then the 210, the TF500, is a 16 gig card that just has the wrong information written on the VBIOS name. So pretty simple. Mining Cabinet, hello. Just checking in. Is this for real or are we being punked? No, I didn't do any April Fool's stuff today. Did you guys get had? Hopefully not. Mining Cabinet, 100 emoji. Cheers with champagne emoji. Cough mining. Jada, Modi. Sadie sometimes. Modi, Jada, Overbore, 100-210 off eBay. Usif, those are 16 gigabyte cards. Cough mining is always a savage. Anyway, yeah, back to the MMP thing. Also, the pricing changes. So CPU mining got like 30% more expensive on Hive. I had a lot of CPU rigs on Hive. Just wasn't into that. CPU rigs are actually free on mmpOS anyway, so I should have switched those over ages ago, but I just didn't out of laziness. And it's a huge pain just to flash that many boot drives and reset the OCs and stuff like that. So it's going to be a process, but I'm chipping away one at a time. Let's see here. Panda, forgive me. Says Cough Mining. Andrew Masad. Modi, Jada, Fuzzy Cow. Cough Mining in Spain, come visit. Usuf, eBay said 12 gigabits. eBay is wrong. All the hash rates are wrong. There's 8 bits to a byte, and there's 16 gig. Just watch my video. Again, I covered all of this in the video. Please, I beg of you. Who needs banning, Andrew? Yeah, it's not an all-mod chat. I don't know. Cough Mining, be concerned. This will be the first drawback I want to talk about with MMP, is there's no software refresh page button here. It will automatically refresh on its own, but in order to refresh, you actually have to go up to your browser and fully refresh. But right now, you guys saw it was mining before I shut it down. Booted it back up. We obviously see the 50HX down here. And anytime it detects a hardware change on a boot, it will automatically prevent the miner from running, which is kind of cool. Yep, as if all that information is completely wrong. Just watch my video. Cough Mining, maybe you won't get lost like those KS0 Pros. Ooh, ooh. Speaking of which, I still need to ban my way into one of those giveaways. I'll quietly ban myself, Sadie, sometimes. Andrew Masad, watch, like, and sub. Alright, so for the sake of testing here, I'm going to go ahead and click in to the little plus by the card. We're going to turn on overclocking configuration. I'm going to go ahead and key in a 100 core offset. We're going to be trying kapow. Actually, no, let's kick in 200, it looks like. I'm going to kick in a lock core of 1600 and memory lock. No offset of 5000. So in the mmpOS dashboard, you can apply a lock and an offset at the same time for cards, which is really nice. You basically do not need CLI overclocking ever. And it does seem to work for all generations of GPU, which is really, really great. I feel banned already. Damn it, Red Panda. That's it. Alright, man. I got timed out by Panda once. I know what it's like. Cryptobacker, that is nice. So again, that is one feature I do like. The refresh with the browser I'm not a huge fan of. But okay, now we've applied an overclock to the GPU. Where's the flight sheet? No flight sheets. That's all handled with the little pickaxe, and there are what's called miner profiles. So in here, you can see all the way down I was doing nice hash XMR, and I'm going to keep CPU mining on this just because why not? It's a little chilly in here. But if I want to also mine on the GPU, I would need to go find, in this case, let's look for Raven coin, which I should hopefully have in here. I don't have this all that built out, but I do. So Raven, 2 miners, Nvidia. In the case of having multiple GPUs on different algos on a single rig, that's where this gets a little bit worse, where you would actually have to set a new profile for Raven on this specific rig, and then you can still put in the command line arguments in that profile, but you'd have to tag that out as GPU like 012, and then run a second profile that's tagged 345. So that's a little bit... Okay, MMP is not as good for rigs like this one here, where I'm running like 5 different miners on one rig. That is much easier to do in a flight sheet, but overall, this is still a pretty good solution. Let's go ahead and enable the miner, make sure this thing is gonna go. You guys should see the software power ramp up on the screen here. Hope 10 seconds was the longest 10 seconds of your life, Cough Mining, says Panda. Listen to this man, he is bitter today. Where did April Fool's Day touch you on this SSD, Panda? Show me. Point to it. Unbelievable. 10-second band hammer swung. 535 driver for voltage. Yes, I have not manually updated this. The mmpOS platform does have the beta drivers available, which is really, really nice. Andrew Masad, Hive for the win. Their product, I still use it, but I'm migrating away from it because of some decisions they made. It's been really unreliable lately. I think I've done 2 live streams where the shell has just stopped working entirely, and that's not okay. And the big thing is I can no longer overclock people properly. if they have a free account. So if I suggest a brand new miner get started in GPU mining, I'm going to push them to mmpOS because I'll be able to be shared on a free account to actually help them. So that's a really big deal from my perspective. Also, again, they got more expensive. If anything, the pricing should have gone down because they're still charging the same rates they were from the Ethereum days. Sadie sometimes, Oval, crying eyes, crying eyes, crying eyes, Andrew Masad, JK, gritting teeth emoji. Yusuf, should I take the back off those CMP cards and clean them? Honestly, they were pretty clean, and I even took the front off again in my video, and even the paste was fine. So personally, I don't think that's a big deal. You'll just have to look at the BIOS version. If they say CMP 100-210 in your mining OS, they respond to clocks differently than the V100 BIOS. So Dom G, start to tricking Hive with my CPU rigs, adding one GPU to them to cost the same. Yeah, and again, that's definitely the way to do it, because that's how they kind of spoof in the BC250. They don't look at the hardware tag. So that's definitely, if you're planning to continue to use Hive and you have CPU rigs, absolutely put a single GPU on them. Schneids, welcome. Schneids, hello. Hope your evening is going well. Live chat rough today. It's fine, mining cabinet. Is this a bad time to tell? I am paying about $1 less per day with Hive now. You must have a bunch of small rigs, no CPU rigs. I think that's the only case where you would be paying less money now, if you have a bunch of small rigs. Usuf, just watch the video. I cannot even count how many times I've told you that I've answered all of this stuff. I bothered to make the content, please go watch it. Alright. The card is up. We are mining 23.94 mega hash on Kapow. I've got a nice heater here. This is actually really nice. Andrew Masad, about 7 CPU rigs, bunch of smaller rigs too. That doesn't make any sense. The CPU rig cost went way, way up, unless you put a GPU on each one of those and got rid of a rig. But MMP bills per GPU, not per rig, which is a little bit different, but even if you have a bunch of 14 GPU rigs, there's still a top-up credit on this platform like there is in Hive. So, really not a big deal. Alright, I'll shut her down, we'll get another one popped in, and you'll see when we come back up, it will stop the miner again, because not only does it know that the hardware configuration changes with one 50HX to another 50HX, it knows the unique identifier of the card, and it will actually maintain the overclock based on the UDID of this card. So if I go put this in the rig, I don't know, a week from now for more testing, it will automatically pull the last overclock I had on this card and put it back on, which is really cool. I'm not sure he ever used this card. I actually did get that from him too. NaCity's like, I didn't even get the opportunity to use some of those. I felt a little bit bad, but ultimately he was free to not take my offer, and he still did. Let's see here. City sometimes. Hashtag free Windows for life. I just took 2 rigs off of Windows today that have been on there for 2 years and put them on MMP. Shides, I like the idea of converting CPU-only rigs to a GPU, but I'll miss the simplicity. Yeah, it's really not that hard just to throw a GPU on each CPU rig, though. No, if you're going to keep doing Hive and you have CPU rigs, 100% throw a GPU on each one of those. Hedra Masad shrugs. That's cool. Cough mining, that's cool. It is really neat, because I've got, say for instance in the case of Andrew Masad, I'm going to use you as a poster child. This man builds a rig, and he's like, hey, I need overclocking help. And I get in there, and it's like 2060, 3070, 50HX, 3090, 50HX, 2060, 1650, V100. I'm like, dude, can you please group these together so the OCs are easier? And in that case, I could do the OCs in the dashboard, have him shut the rig down, he could completely shuffle the cards so they're in order, boot it back up, and the system would automatically apply those OCs back to the correct cards. Really, really cool, and I'm not sure why Hive hasn't done that. But there are a lot of features that are really nice for it. The other one is when you are flashing an SSD for a new rig and it's headless sitting somewhere else, you can just download the image like you would on Hive, use Etcher to throw it on an SSD, but instead of dropping in your little rig.conf file for Hive, you drop in what's called autoconf and even netconf if you want. AutoConf just has your farm information, and it will automatically, once it hits the internet, go out, find your farm hash, make a new rig, label it, set it up, and bring it into your farm for you. And you can do that all completely headless. And then there's also netconf. So if you have a Wi-Fi adapter, or even if you don't end up using Wi-Fi, you can still throw that in there. But last week I had a few Wi-Fi rigs, literally put 2 standard files that are the same for every new rig on the account. No different rig confs for each rig on your farm. The thing's booted right up, no problem. All you have to do is rename them. It's really, really nice. And yes, backwards miner is like the G when it comes to mmpOS, so. Man is smart. He's been trying to get me on this forever, and it's time. And also, I think if you're an overclocking subscriber, you get a higher percentage off of your top-up credits too. I'll need to confirm with backwards of the dev, but I think that is correct. Get wrecked! Mix and match. Between you and Panda, save some farms for the rest of us. Oh man, yeah, I have more GPUs than Panda, but that's only because like I have 50 P106s that just showed up today. If we're talking like high quality cards, I don't know, it's close. Panda still has fewer online than I do, but I'm time of day, so he has more online. It's not a contest. It's the motion of the ocean. Shides, yeah, I just love my 5 zip-tied CPU rigs and a 12 GPU frame. Dude, throw them on mmpOS though, seriously. Even if you do nothing else, it's free. And the OS is extremely good for CPU mining. It's even, I would say it's better. And they had Zen 4 support like day 1, where you had to hack Hive onto them. Kind of weird. Intermasad backwards. What's the square root of 64? Wow, wow. Alright, so this is booted. We can see the other MSI. Everything still looks good. It is Micron, but you can see it knows it's a different card. I wanted to do the other MSI right after this to show you that it is smart enough to know that this identical card is different, and it's now logged all that information. So unfortunately that means the tune is gone too. What you can do is, I'll cue this back in, 1600, and I think I ran locked 5000. So what you can do is save that as a new preset, and this will be 50HX kapow. And now, say you just loaded this new card, you could come into that plus and you could open up 50HX kapow, just hit the little apply preset, apply, save OC changes, and off you go. That I really do like, because you can overclock a card on a rig and then go to a different rig and dump it right in. Much easier than having to update a bunch of flight sheets. Smart memory tune only applies really to AMD, so I will, if you're curious about it, you can go back and watch my 6600 XT video. I go over that one a little bit. The dev said I didn't quite cover it correctly, and he's right. It does work differently than putting like 1 in the dashboard on HiveOS for an AMD, but it functions exactly the same. So I'm gonna buck the curve and say, basically, if you turn on smart memory tuning, you go compute heavy, it will automatically dump the memory state much further down. So, yep. Yep. Anyway, let's start the miner, get some heat out of this 50HX, make sure it's okay. And I'm not going to bring up the console anymore, we don't really need it, but I just want to make sure these things are good. Backwards miner, 810, 5000, 7000. Yeah, if you know the memory states, you can still just lock the memory clock as you normally would. Say sometimes, I hear Intel Arc is better on mmpOS. Way better, because it actually works. Hive support for Intel's really bad. Usef, I'm not saying watch all of them, just watch the one from 2 weeks ago on the CMP 100-T10. It's like 4 minutes, but it covers everything you need to know about that card. It's like a greenish thumbnail. It says like poor person's 170HX. Actually, let me see if I can just get it for you. I'm not trying to make you watch all my shit content. Just trying to not repeat myself with questions. Here you go, sir. That is the TF500 video. Kernel 6.8 also works. Unstable build also. I will say, I noticed today that mmpOS finally has 2.5 gigabit Ethernet drivers out of the box, which is really nice. Huge fan of that. All right, this card's working too. Excellent. We're getting hash rates. I'm seeing some math in there. Yeah, I saw you testing the cards in live stream. I did not live stream that card, unfortunately. I do usually, and I think the FishHash mainnet is tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's April 2nd. So at that point, I am planning to take a 3070, which I've never live streamed for you guys before. Obviously, it's a popular card. And I'm gonna fully update my list of hash rates on that one, and we will also add FishHash and MeowPow, just so I can show you guys a little bit more on that. But yeah, I think that'll be entirely done in mmpOS on the live stream. We will see, but like I said, I'm migrating to this platform. So as soon as MMP adds the BIOS wake alarm functionality for my scheduled rigs, I'm gone from Hive. Gregory, sorry if I missed it. You're moving to mmpOS. Yes, I am. Yep. Hive has been nothing but unreliable, anti-miner, problems with not being able to share as a starting miner for overclocking help, things like that. It's a big problem, in my opinion. So I'm sure they don't give a shit, but I'm a pretty big home miner, so shouldn't be for nothing. Nice. Cough mining. Currently building all my FishHash OCs. I saw that, but do them in the dashboard. Usif, if eBay description is wrong, how do I know what I'm getting? Because I tell you in the video exactly what they are and how they work. Not James. MeowPow is a great name. I know, I just wish it was Paw256. And I understand it's not a SHA-256 algorithm. Retro Mike, don't hate me. Alright, shut down. That one's working just fine. Save me, Evil Boy, you're my only hope. Hoff, just remind me tomorrow and I will unfuckulate all of your overclocks for you. Mad Electron, oh holy crap, you're not testing Flux for the 101st time. 101th? No, it's 101 ST, sir. Unbelievable, Mad Electron. No, because I'm not doing an OC stream. Emma! Okay, good, you still have emotes. The cats were here earlier. I'm sure they'll be back at an increased numbers. Alright, this third one is a non-matchy boy. It's like those last ones we had, but whatever. If we're testing all the CMP 50s, let's go ahead and do that. These seem like they're probably the cards that were gonna be bad if anything failed in shipping. I will say NaCity did a great job packing though, so I really have all the confidence. Oh, there we go. Modi, Fuzzy Cow, Jada, Bogle, Modi, Delulu, Fuzzy Cow, Modi, Jada, Bogle, Fuzzy Cow, Modi, Delulu, Fuzzy Cow, Jada, Bogle, Fuzzy Cow, Modi, Delulu, Fuzzy Cow. Backwards miner. You can also import your miner profiles too with overclocks. Yeah, I did use that to import the Warthog sheet from the dev, but that's questionably useful right now. Randy, hello. Where am I? Crying eyes, crying eyes, crying eyes. Cough mining. Oh my gosh. Can we still get a like in here? Think of the kittens. Sadie sometimes. Emma, Modi, Jada, Bogle, Fuzzy Cow, 100 emote. We need Oval Twin in here. Modi! Modi, Modi, Modi! Mad Electron. In all honesty though, the one big drawback to mmpOS is the ping time. It's, well, sure, ping for the web thingy, but who gives a shit? It has nothing to do with your pools. Emma, Sadie, Black Cat. Hey, Emma, Randy. Sadie sometimes. Randy, 100 emoji, smiley, cheers with champagne. Randy, Ovalbore, hashtag Delulu. Emma, Modi, Jada, 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 Modi, Modi, Modi. Mad Electron. Oh, sorry, I can't type correct and I'm sober. Well, get a drink. I'll join you. I just realized the Siri's voice changed to Ovalbore. My phone, I usually have it on mute, but I noticed after the last software update it changed to the American Siri lady. I'm like, I've stopped the car. I'm like, nope. Get back into the settings, change it back to the Australian lady. I'm like, no way. Emma, I got a cat. Tell me more. Tell me more. I convinced Randy to get... No way. No way. You need to send me cat pics, please. Red Panda Mining. Overboard Tech, I'm sorry I couldn't get you Hive OS support you wanted. I'm sorry. You tried, Panda. The fact that they ghosted you over it too is just amazing. So I appreciate I appreciate you trying. It's okay. It's not your fault the system got less and less reliable. I've had 2 live streams now where the Hive shell has completely stopped working on overclocking. Like, it's unacceptable, especially for a product that costs so much. Emma looks low-key like Ovaltwin. Hell yes. So cute. I'm very excited for you. That's awesome. Techman Ty, Smiley 100 waving. Good to see you. Ah, you guys are great. All right. This is not an MSI, I don't think. So, Nvidia. There we go. All right. So now I can show you guys applying the profile. 50HX kapow. Oops. Oh, backwards. Look at that. It detected that it's a different AIB, so it's not letting me apply it. Interesting. All right. Well, we have one more thing to send to the dev. It ties to the actual brand of card. I could see that being really useful for like Ethereum OCs in the dashboard where all the memory offsets are a little bit different, but that's not ideal. I wish there was a force option. All right, 5,000, apply, save, and let's go ahead and start the miner profile. Sneeze. Oh, Randy, you're fine. Mad Electron Engineering. Oh, here comes the panda rub. Overtech, get the cats. I don't know where they are. Maybe if I go get a beer, I can go snag one of them. Joe, hello, welcome. Nice to see you in stream. Crypto Cat Farms, welcome. What would it cost me to have you remote in and set up these A750s on mmpOS? I'm over beating my head against the wall. Hop into the metered mining Discord and just talk to me in general. We can talk about it. I'm happy to help. The overclocking support's really not great for Arc. We can do a little bit to help that, but I can at least help you get them working correctly. But yeah, just the metered mining Discord. I don't know if I have a link for that, but... If it's not in the video description, let me know. I'll go find one for you and put it in chat. That's where I do all the overclocking assistance, since my personal Discord is private. He said one thing could be added. Joe, got a rig that won't turn on and my home PC won't turn on either. Like, soft power state, not even? Jesus, that's not good. Usif, seems to me that Founders Card don't like overclocks. 3090 Ti is weird. So 3090 Ti it behaves nothing like most Ampere cards. I thought it overclocked okay, but very, very different. I cried myself to sleep because of it. Is that why, Joe? Is that really why? Or is it other factors in your life? You can tell me. Why don't you have a seat? Crypto Cat Farms. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. I think A750 similar to 8770 in core. Yeah, they're the same piece of silicon, so the OC should be pretty similar. April Fools, no cat. Oh, that's sad. Metered mining Discord. Yeah, I closed it because streamer mode wasn't working. I don't really know why, but... Okay, let me open Discord real quick and I will get a link for you. That is something I should probably have in my video descriptions anyway, so... Hey guys, this is actually a Samsung card. Nice. Mark that one. Oh, ignore me. Oops, butterfingers. Alright, metered. Invite people. This link should be good for anyone. I spend most of my time helping people in there, so feel free to join up. It is not my Discord, but that is where it's all programmed to... Well, all the ticketing system when you buy the overclocking membership has happened in there. So, anyway. Usif Poots. Oh, that's a bad word. We don't talk about that shit website in here. I linked it. You did, Cough? Whoops. I missed it. Well, either way, I linked it again. Automatic Beats, soon to be manual beats, hopefully. Welcome. Emma, Fuzzy Cow, Fuzzy Cow, Fuzzy Cow, Fuzzy Cow. Yeah, Beats. Yeah. Alright, this card's good. I actually kind of want to leave this running. It's really, really nice. It's 60 degrees in here because I left the window open. Mad Electron, you got a 170HX? Nope. I have tested one, but it was remote. I'm looking for a decent deal on an 8 gig 170HX just to have for testing. But I know so many people with them, it just doesn't really make sense to overpay for one. But I do have a ton of those TF500s, and they perform very, very similarly. It used to be a lot less money, now it's just a little bit less money. Alright, this guy's fine. I actually want to check out one of these crappy P106s. So these little guys, let me bring up the face cam here. So I've got a bunch of P106s, and I'm sure you guys have seen ones that look just like this on eBay from that Canadian seller, but this shroud is like quite a bit longer. I think the fans are the same, potentially. Definitely a Galax still. But I'm not exactly sure why they decided to make the shroud bigger. I don't think it's going to be any better, but I don't know. These are, like I said, I bought 50 of these, so let's hope that they're okay. But let's try one out, just see if it works. I don't know. Basically just going to use these as space heaters in the winter. And I only brought 2 of these home for reasons. Yusuf, oh, what can I use for overclocks? I have a video on 3090 Ti. That's got hash rates and overclocks in it. Mad Electron. Would be nice if we could unnerf them. Well, you can. The BIOS file is in the 8 gigs. The BIOS file is in Panda's Discord. There is another BIOS that further unnerfs them in a different way, but that one is not available. Joker Miner, welcome. Modi, Ovalboard, Delulu, GPU file. Cat, Fuzzy Cow, Jada, Bogle, Best GPU, Beans, Puking Cat. Ultrax smashes keyboard. Mokwai, welcome. P106 for the win. Why are you smashing the keyboard? Oh, Nathaniel, hello. Would those CMP 100 210s be the best $300 mining card available? Seller raised the price again to $310, but it depends. If you can handle passive cards and you don't really lean towards core algos, yes, I think so. Those things they absolutely smash for the price. They're really, really good. They were a lot better when they were the price when I made the video, but I don't control that. Okay. So, let me bring up the P106 sheet here. I don't really remember. I don't think these take offsets, but... So, kapow. 1380. Okay, wow. So it's like 100 core offset, 1380 lock, and we need an offset and a lock, 600. Alright, so memory all the way up and then an offset on top of that. I don't know, let's give her a go. I don't know, there's something really majestic about a really crappy ass P106. I just love, I paid $15 a piece for these things, so why not? They're just so flexible. I can't even count how many times I've spec mined on just a pile of these things, and the coins have turned out to do really, really well. I think that first batch of 12 I bought for like 20 a piece back in January of 22? Like, those made so much Dynex, they made so much Chlor, they made so much Alephium, they mined Caspa, they did a bunch of stuff, so... Wait, there's a puking cat emote? Yes. Emma. Yeah, Emma just put it in 5 times. Scott Sheffield, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yes, that is actually my that's my late cat Beamer. She puked. I got it on video one time, and that's a snapshot. 1000 series have different Smart 2 memory settings. I'm not a huge fan of Smart Memory 2, and I know it's trying to take the guesswork out for a lot of people, but I'm not won over on that feature, other than on AMD when you're mining core algorithms, just because it's so easy. Alexandra Ridgway, oh, yo, yo, yo. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. There we go. We're getting some kapow hash rates. What's our power? 91 watts. Is that about right? Yes, that is dead on. So we should be getting 10.35 mega hash at 91 watts PMD. Let's see if we get up that hard on hash rate here. I have found that Silicon Lottery does really play a huge factor on these cards, so if we get above like 9.7, I would be happy enough. for the hash rate. I'm late. What's today's victim? So I bought a ton of GPUs. Just kind of checking a few of them to make sure they're okay. Maybe I'll do one of each type after this. So I bought 10 EVGA 3070s, 2 MSI Ventus 3X3080s, 3 CMP50s, 50 P106-100s, 5 BC160s, and a 2060 12 gig. So, I don't know. CryptoCat Farms. Okay, I sent you a message. No rush on it. Just whenever you have time. Absolutely. No, it's been a little while since I've dealt with ARC and MMP, but I definitely can help you. Other than that, if it's in general, Backwards Miner, I think, is in there. And if you at him, he can probably help you too. While I'm on stream anyway. I sang a lot of the different algos. It helps a lot. Oh, absolutely. But it doesn't change memory timings. So if you know the clocks that that is applying, I would rather just put in the memory clock personally. All right, 9.46. Looks like the bin is not particularly good on this card. But that's fine. More hardware, more blocks. You bet. You bet. Hashtag Cats of Crypto. Thank you, Scott Sheffield. Yes, that is the best hashtag in crypto. And I'm so biased. Oh my god. All said _miner. Hello. Hello. Welcome back. Let's refresh just to make sure that we're getting accurate hash rates here. 9.46, dead on. Yep. All right. Go ahead and shut her down, but that P106 is good, and I'm going to say that that is a C tier bin. And it's a Micron. I think some of the fans are starting to go bad on my Threadripper CLC here. After only like 7 years. Oh no. Hashtag Cats of Crypto. What does that mean when you say bin? That's a great question, actually. So, in the world of computer hardware... Sorry. Boom. The actual, like, die, the actual little compute piece of silicon that's in this thing, right on the back side of these POS caps in here, that bad boy is created exactly the same from every piece of silicon on the wafer, but although they function the same, when they're being audited for performance in the factory, they go through a process called binning, which essentially just puts the chip into a different bin of grades, and that's where the term came from. So like, okay, well I tested this one, and it exhibits great power consumption characteristics at these predefined clocks, or this one seems to exhibit much better overclocking potential. That would go into like an S tier bin and sold out to a higher end product, things like that. So the term binning is used all over the place for anything silicon related, but when I say it, I am evaluating these on their efficiency and a bin. So hard to see, but you see the 3 little dots there. So I got M for Micron, and then 3 means C tier in my evaluation system. I use S for S tier, which is top tier, then 1 dot's A, 2 is B, 3 is C, and if it's worse than that, I put it in the pile to sell it, because I don't want it. That's what that means. Hopefully that was helpful. Sorry. Say to sometimes Andrew Masad, all set. Hello, Joker Miner. I had to send my KD box 2 to the meter box today. He's making shrouds for the KA box. Hell yeah, I told him to do that. I'm glad he is. Good and bad. Alexandra Rodwai, do you think a lithium is going to do well this bull market? I have about 350 and I wonder if I should keep mining. Yeah, I think it will. And honestly, while it's still GPU mineable, that's the only time you're going to be able to do it. It's on FPGAs, and ASICs are developed with FPGAs, so ASIC is not far away. All set _miner, no power ATM, just bought some low power SHA-256 hardware. What did you buy? Jesus and Drums, hi, welcome. And hi, and welcome again a second time. Scott Sheffield, got it. Yes, yes. Let's see here, Backwards Miner, Overboard Tech. I sent you a picture of what I think you didn't see. Check it later. Yeah, if it's not urgent, I will do it when I open Discord again. Much Train. Alpha's fast, cheap, and easy to use. I'm going to keep mining before ASICs arrive. Yeah, Much Train, I'm kind of in the same boat as you there. I'm not currently mining it, but I had mined it for the last probably 2 years. So I have a decent bag. When the difficulty started to get insane, I just kind of bowed out. Same thing with Caspa and GPU mining. What was it, like last June? When the first KS0 started to hit. Even when the Ospreys had the bitstream, I just took my GPUs off and threw them on something else. I don't tend to stay where the hash rate is. I try to keep on projects I like where people are not necessarily, you know, mining like crazy. Mining cabinet. So if I wanted to stuff GPUs into many CPU miners, weird question, what's a good card with low heat? If you're just doing like one GPU per CPU rig, I personally would be stuffing 6600 XTs in there because those things are awesome. But Andrew Masad, 3070, yeah, that's a great card too. Speaking of 3070, I feel like Panda right now. He's probably gone because that's just how he do. But I got. Well, supposed to be 11. There was a bit of a miscommunication, unfortunately, on NaCity's part, but we worked it out. I was supposed to get 11 of these. I think it's actually 10 now. I think it's 8 XCs and 2 FTWs. They are the lower tier ones without the backplate, but that is fine by me. They still perform the same. Still like these cards a lot, and EVGA certainly knew how to make a good fan. So I guess we'll throw one of these in the test bench, make sure it works, especially the one that was in bubble wrap. But after that, maybe we'll check on a 3080. And then if you guys have any questions about mmpOS that are easy to cover, not specific to like an Intel Arc or something like that, let me know, and I can show you all I know. And then Backwards Miner's in chat too, and he is the MMP god. Jesus and Drums, gonna watch the Eclipse. So my old roommate actually texted me today. He's like, oh man, Eclipse next week. I'm like, first, second, third, fourth gen? Like what? He's like, no, like a solar eclipse. I'm like, oh, whoops. I thought you were talking about a Mitsubishi. Much train. Hitting lots of ALF blocks on pool. Yeah, but keep in mind, pools hitting blocks is the entire pool's hash rate hitting that block, which is then distributed. So I've had people say that before, like, wow, I should be solo mining and hitting so many blocks. The pool's probably got like 1,000 times their hash rate, which is why the blocks are getting smashed that effectively. If you have a really good ping to the pool, maybe solo mine. I do not solo mine though. Backwards Miner, yes, 6600/XT. I agree. I think 6600. If you can find a Hynix 6600, man, those things are awesome, and they draw such low power. You can probably run them on a Pico PSU. Mining cabinet. I wish I knew someone who had hundreds of 3070s. Yeah, I don't think I have over 100 of them. I think I have 71 3070s. Kind of crazy. Off to Wally World. Wish us luck. Oh god, Techman Tie. Oh, I'm so sorry. Much train. That's beautiful. I wish I had more EVGA 3070s. I think most people with 3070s wish they had more EVGA 3070s, so I hear ya. Good cards. I suppose I owe you for tuning. Master Mike, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm happy to help. You did not need to super chat me, but thank you. And I'm glad we were able to shave off a meaningful amount of wattage on the 6400, which is akin to, I think, 6 watts. You know your cooler is small when saving 6 watts on a GPU brings your temperatures down like 20 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's extremely generous. Thank you, man. Thank you. Cop Mining 4G63, let's go! Yeah, let's get some crank walk going. Big brain backwards miner, 100 emoji, absolutely. Lucid puts, I'll be at Burlington, Virginia for solar next week. Hope it's not cloudy out. Yeah, that would be super cool. Crypto backer, I've had 11 first and second gen Eclipse talents. Oh my god, you respect. Those are great cars when they're working, but they have some problems. I have a coworker with a 1G Talon GSX, and it's just a beautiful car. He's taking really good care of it. T-Gig, hello! Hey back. Alright. Let's see if I can... I know I have a kapow tune for these, so... Will it let me? It'll let me do a flux. No. Interesting. We'll have to work on those profiles, so... Retro Tech. So if you guys haven't watched his last video today, it's about solo mining ZIL. I clicked on that, and I'm like, no way did he make a video on this. And I had to close my door at work. I was laughing so hard. Absolutely incredible. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Alright. Highly recommended. So the 3070, actually GA104 in general, is one of those few cards, sorry, I should say non-GDDR6X GA104, where I found software power limiting with the core offset actually does work best as far as efficiency, so I don't know. Son of a rabbit, welcome, 22's in chat. Cough mining when they are working, yeah, that is a big win. T-Gig, Smiley, 100 waving. Oh, is that a Jada?
Baby, come here. What you doing? I can't reach you.
Okay, found a cat. Hold on one sec. Finally get a Jada. Look at this dignified position. I live in the best area for solar eclipse. Do you really, Automatic Beats? Wow, thank you. Retro Mic Tech. I had a 1G Talent TSI and all. I thought the you're right. I was GSX is the Mitsubishi, so TSI all-wheel drive. Nice. That would have been a hell of a car to have back in period. Sadie sometimes. Beats. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. Same here. Smiley. Right under it. 100 emoji. Demi Jackets, welcome to chat. I bought the CMP 100-210 6 card. Okay, yeah. That would have been, at one point in time, I think that was actually a better deal. They are extremely loud, yeah. Unfortunately, you need a lot of cooling for those, so I would just say get a PWM fan controller and start dialing it down. But really, we have found in the local miner groups, like, putting foam or cardboard between the cards, forcing more of that airflow through them, does a lot to let you turn down the fans. Retro Mic Tech, oh god, oh it snapped back. Hi Emma, I hope you had an amazing day. Sadie sometimes, Jada, purple heart, cosplay theory, welcome. Aw baby, red heart. You got a red heart too, Jada, oh my gosh. Keep the fans. Backwards are the fans in that case, PWM. Can you put a controller on them? Hi. Hey, you wanted pets, Goofy. Paw 256 should be a thing. Andrew Masad, member for 2 months. It should. I agree. Retro, Emma, same to you. Oh, I did that backwards. You know what I mean. Damn Skippy. Thank you. Save some of that ZIL for me. I'll send miner. Oh my god, that's incredible. You guys cracketh me up. Cheetah. Hi. Why are you such a squirmy worm? Am I not petting you enough? Oh, okay. I see how it'd be. Hi. Yeah. She's just squirmy because I actually pet her when I got home from work today. Jada, she just said she's got a sturdy tummy, if you know what I mean. Oh, 138. Wow, that power consumption is actually really... No way. That seems really low. Maybe this is one of those cards where it reports the wrong power, but in the opposite direction? I don't know. Backwards miner, yes. Excellent. Yeah, so that's what I'd recommend. Just go to Amazon, get one of those 8 GPU twisty knob fan controllers, and just plug them all in, bridge between the cards with as much junk as you can to direct the airflow, and turn them down. In your last CMP video, you said you were looking for firmware. The Titan V BIOS, I'm pretty sure will work, but unfortunately you have to lift the chip to flash it. So I don't think I care enough because I don't mind Conflux or Cortex, but it is technically possible, Yusuf. Backwards miner, best thing to do is PWM fan controller, added 80mm fans on the rear. Gotcha. Retro Mic Tech, Oval Tech, all set, tag the ZIL team on my video. Well, all set, you're a savage. Oh, that whole thing. I haven't had a fantastic day, so that made my day. Cough mining. Jada, put all your business... Put all your business out there? I don't understand. Retro Mic Tech, I'm sure they love me for that video. Oh, yeah. Kyle Rosa, demanding pussy. I think you're supposed to put the exclamation point after pussy, though. The fans are 3.2 amps. Are they actually? Did you current measure them, or is that just what's on the label? All set underscore mining. The ZIL community is cool. Well, their project certainly sucks. 29.44. I am really impressed with how little power this thing is using. Look at that, 139 watts on the PMD. And it's showing 150 in software, is that right? Yeah, wow. So apparently the XC3s over-report in software, which is nutty. I was not expecting that. A lot of EVGA XCs do that, so I guess I maybe should have known, but that's pretty cool. That's actually really good efficiency. Let's do the math on that. 138. 0.211. That's actually really good. That's like 5700 XT. But even more hash rate. Wow. Okay. Yeah, wow. That's really good. Hash Rico, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Overboard Tech, I'm curious if you ever tested and concluded the closest percentage of what you end up getting using Unmineable. I've never done a test because I don't really care because it makes taxes so much easier. I always keep a couple GPUs just going to Solana just for like gas fees and things like that, but I don't know. I don't know. I remember, I think Seb did a really good video on Unmineable, but it's a couple years old. Maybe it's changed. It's worth it for me. My taxes are so freaking complicated, guys. Oh, for me, the peace of mind is just way easier. Andrew Masad, want to replace the squealing server fans in the PSU in that Manly case with the Noctua. Just resistor mod them. You don't have to replace the fans. But yeah, you should be able to replace them. I was going to do a vast video, but single mining ZIL was so much better. Yeah, I think you sent me a screenshot yesterday of just like a miner trying to run ZIL, but out of the rounds. Hot crypto mining, welcome. Overboard Tech, I sneezed getting in here. Oh yeah, just let me get this cat hair. Yeah, there we go. Welcome. No, my soldering skills are shit. Oh my god. It's not that hard. Alright, let's throw a 3080 on here. Maybe I'll grab one of the FTW3s out of the box, just because they're so pretty. But again, NaCity did a really good job packaging, so I have the utmost confidence that all of this will be okay. Hawk, peace emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, Hashrico, Overboard Tech. I've been using Unmineable for the better part of a year. The numbers seem on point for me, even if a convenience fee. Yeah, I mean, you are paying a little bit less because it has to auto-exchange and make a profit to keep the service active, but I personally am totally fine with whatever that fee ends up being. So. Alright. That's the wrong damn camera. There we go. I pulled this one out of the box. I'm like, oh, I thought all the 3070s were EVGAs, and then I looked at it. I'm like, oh, okay. That's not a 3070. She's a chonker. So I did also pick up 2 more 3080 10 gigs. These cards, honestly, Sadie's going to love me saying this, but they kind of won me over last time I ran these through the bench. They are pretty efficient. If they made, actually they did, but the versions of GA102 that have GDDR6 non-X memory are surprisingly good. And I would love to test GA103, but it's just so rare. It's laptop silicon. I just don't think that's really going to happen. Anyway, let's see if these survived. I bet Krootman loved my ZIL video. I love the clip of him railing on you today, Retro Mike. It's like, if you're not mining ZIL, I'm going to ban you. It's free money. No, it's not. Causing instability, you're taking your hash rate away from the primary algo, you're reducing the chain stability of whatever project you're mining, and you're getting paid out after a delay in the miner switching in a crappier, less worthwhile coin. ZIL is just a joke. It's garbage. If you mine it, I will not help you set it up. Oh god, why does it keep snapping? Hot crypto mining. When shorts, step up your comb. Max is winning the competition. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. I know I'm scrolling the chat you guys are actually reading too. It's my only chat. Retromike Tech, I really want to focus more on long form content. Please! I have shorts blocked, so I don't see any of that crap anyway. Sadie sometimes. Purple Hot 3080. Electromech Tech. Overboard Tech, I need financial advice. Iron Fish will cease to be mineable at 6 a.m. Should I do Kyla Radiant or Lithium? On GPU or FPGA? I'm guessing FPGA, given that list of very core heavy coins. I would say Radiant of those. 3080, 1616 variants, my favorite. What's ZIL? Never ever. This is backwards. That's right. Alright, let's refresh here. We get an OC on the 3080. Let me open up my master sheet here. That's 3080M. That's very different. Very different. Alright, kapow. These are really not great at kapow. Okay. So, looks like we're gonna lock the core at 915 actually. Oh, that's offset. I am smooth in the brain. And we're gonna lock the memory clock at, nope, we're not offset, 2898. Well, that will show us very quickly how good the memory bin is. I'm actually gonna go ahead and save that as a profile. 3080, 10G, kapow. Alright, let's start the miner. Cough mining, Radiant is life. I only have one rig on Radiant because that one's also getting hammered at the FPGA now. I've actually switched more to higher power algorithms, I would say. But I am kind of blasting Carlson on NiceHash right now just to build up the BTC bag I had to liquidate for this hardware. Electromech Tech. I'm thinking most of the FPGAs on Iron Fish will flood a lithium. Yeah, I'd go Radiant. Excuse me. Not financial advice. Not mining advice. Alright, PMD. I see you idling. Maybe that OC was too much. We'll see, I might have to drop the... It looks like the memory barely helps, so we can drop it down a little bit if need be. I think we might have... Oh yeah. Yep. Crash the card. Alright, let's bring this down. 2600. Let's reboot the rig. Definitely crashed it. Say to sometimes, my last few vids did really well. One hit 2,000. Maybe mining interest is picking up. It definitely is. And even I've got 42 concurrent viewers right now, and I'm a nobody. Automatic Beats, Overboard Tech, BMW ignorant here. Why yearly maintenance around $800? It depends on the car, Beats. Don't buy the wrong one. If you buy the right one, I don't know. That still seems excessive, but it's not bad. But no, I mean, they run on 0W40 ACA A3. They just take 7 liters of it, so it's a little bit more than a Honda, but the filters are still cheap. Easy enough to do. Electromech Tech, Overboard Tech, does mmpOS support setting the AMD SoC VDD Max? Absolutely. Yeah, I don't have an AMD card in here right now, but they have way more parameters. Yes, anything you can do in Hive OS for overclocking, you can do, or more, in MMP. Backwards. It was still in P8 state. That's why you're seeing low voltage. Usif Boots, no mining advice. Why else would I hear? To repetitively ask me the same 4 questions about the CMP 100-210. Got him. Oh my god. I don't know, even the oil change on the Murcielago doesn't cost that much. Why would I not save the changes? Crap. I might have been too slow. Basically, Maserati can charge anything they want for the filter. Yeah, I actually end up buying the Ferrari oil filters through a Maserati dealership because it's cheaper. For the cats, duh. I forgot what the prompt was. I apologize. Zing. Oh, what else do you watch for the cats? I gotcha, I gotcha. Yeah, the F136B, I think that's the engine that's in Mike's Maserati. That one's actually very easy to maintain and live with. I have an F129B. It's still fine. I'd say the worst oil change is the Murcielago, just because you have to drain like 5 different drain plugs because it's a dry sump, and you have to put like 10 liters in the oil reservoir, like 3 liters in the sump, and then you've got to pre-fill the filter as well. So like you need to know where the oil is going, because if you put it all in one of those areas, you will cause significant damage. And that's a problem. But don't worry, Master Tech here. We got this. Hey, it's mining! Look at that, 236 watts. That's a lot of power. Almost dead on what I observed in my testing with a FE though. And hopefully the hash rate comes up, because that is really low. Oh yeah, easy there, hotshot. Well, those fans take some power. Oh, I forgot, I had this set to... The agent only checks every 60 seconds. You can adjust that down, I just didn't. All set, underscore miner. I'm FOMOing to some ETH stuff right now. Why? Cough mining, too slow. Find another way home, pizza boy. No, it's roads closed, pizza boy. Find another way home. Sadie sometimes. Uncool old F-150 driver. At least it's a Coyote. I just don't like pickup trucks. Retro Mike Tech Scuderia is my go-to for most parts. Formula Dynamics for performance fluids. I use usually Recombi America for the filters, if they can get me a decent deal. Other than that, there's some Mazda dealer in California. And then I actually use Bimmer World to get the redline fluids most of the time. I like the thick ones. Scott Sheffield likes them thick and juicy. Hash rate's still pretty low. What's going on here? Well, we were memory throttling because the fans were taking a while to ramp. Voltage is there. Yeah, it's just auto-adjusting. Scott Sheffield. Still waiting on Virus to release the new wallet to fix the block number 1 issue. Hashtag Coyote Life. Very good. Well, we know the card is okay. DJ Mines 22's in chat. Welcome, sir. 39.38. That is not great. The memory is still kind of warm. I'm surprised. This card's got such a beefy cooler, but the memory cooling is not very good. 915, 100, 2898. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just not a strong performer. That's okay. That's fine. 23 Yusuf. And they call me pedantic. 248. Well, that's torquing. I'll take it. At least it'll be nice and cooled down. The fans have been running at 100% forever. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, should we look at the other 3080? Should we look at the 2060 12 gig? Or should I unbox one of the FTW3 3070s? Or do you guys want to look at mmpOS some more? Fat fingers. Hey man, I'm self-conscious about my fingers. Don't look. Oh god. Kidding. Kidding. Dan Ruggs, if he was here, always calls me Hand Bay. Raise the core offset to 50. It was already at 100. Not backwards. The settings were fine. That was... I'm looking at my sheet on the other display. No opinions, huh? Don't make me do the Modi versus Jada poll. I'll do it. If nobody says anything, I'm just gonna pick. All of the above. Oh my god. Scott Sheffield, what such big hands you have. Alright, we'll do the other 3080. Same model. God, I need to update my Stream Deck. Chonker. Heckin' chonky boy. Chonkopotamus. El Champerino. Chonka Nations. Alright. Well, I'm very happy we haven't had any DOA cards. It's always, like the first time you send crypto to somebody for goods and or services, and you trust them and they're part of the community, but you've never actually dealt with them before, boy, that's a leap of faith. Oh, automatic beats. I'll do that one next. Sorry, you were too slow. Also, I kind of want to go get a beer. Scott Sheffield. Yes, retro. I'm damn jealous. Did I tell you that Luke sent me a cell hasher? Oh, man. You guys are talking above my pay grade here. Andrew Masad, Modi Jada, Modi Jada, Modi Jada. T-Gig at Oval, do you still use those smart 120 volt plugs with the C14 adapter? Yes, I do. Yep. Yeah. I use tons. I have dozens of them, and they're fantastic. Every rig that I don't currently schedule with the BIOS wake alarm in Hive OS that supports it is running on one of those smart plugs, or it runs 24/7. I also have the view in every panel that I mine on, which is really nice. It's for tracking circuits, making sure I'm not going over on PDU legs, stuff like that. Automatic beats. My mom always said that about me too. Jesus. Easy there, champ. Well, I guess we'll run the same OC. Let's see if we can apply it. I bet we can. Yep. So since it's the same model, let's see if it takes 2898. Let's see if this one has better memory. Alphabet Tech, Scott Sheffield, Varus is waiting for the pirate team, and they're in Europe, so likely no new wallet until the merge mining tomorrow. I gotcha. I have a ton of stuff mining Varus, including this AO3S right here, but I have to switch all the phones over to, I think I changed to Luck Pool this morning. So I just gotta get my payout on Cloud Eco. Oh, nice server mining case for phones. I've seen that. Do you have to disassemble the phone? Can't remember. Alexandra Redway, track memory temps. It's on the dashboard. It was at 100, and these don't start thermal throttling until 109, so it was not a throttling issue. But it does look like this too. Oh, I never applied it. Okay, whoops. My bad. Alexandra Redway. No, I was looking at that. It is not. They don't throttle until 109. Alltrack reads description. Overboard Tech. Did NaCity get a jazz miner? I don't know what he bought. He just asked if I wanted to buy out his farm, and I made him an offer, and eventually he took it. And he was very patient with me. I had to unstake Solana to send him money, and it took way longer than I anticipated, so I'm not sure. FTW3 is different sometimes, but my Raven is 1200 C-Lock. 140 offset. That's very similar to my higher power OC, which is running 269 watts at the wall for 47.72 megahash. It's the least efficient, though. Not least, but it's my least efficient of the good OCs, so that's very similar. FTW3s only get affected when you have offsets involved. If you actually lock clocks, the card doesn't care at all. They should all be the same. I'm going to try with the batteries installed first, and if not, then remove them. Nice. Let me know how that goes. I'm curious if the AO3S still powers on when you have no battery connected. I have two that didn't have new enough software for the battery saver thing, and they are still a little bulgy. They haven't gotten worse. Overboard Tech, yeah, he was consolidating. Gotcha. NaCity doesn't make videos, so I don't know. I didn't want to pry. Scott Sheffield, I want to get into nodes, but don't have a bunch of capital to buy the coins. I have the hardware. What would be a decent one to start with? I won't break the bank. Andy actually did a really good video on cheap nodes not that long ago, but like I still run a Cumulus node. I'm working my way toward getting the Stratus or whatever, but I need them to do a collateral halving. But the beauty with the Flux node, at least from my perspective, is they're now actually stable. The requirements are like right now, I think it's like $1,000 of coin. to get into that. And as you grow into it, you can basically just change 2 strings in your Ubuntu server when you have more collateral to step up to a bigger node, as long as your internet and your hardware supports it. So I don't know, I still run a Flux node. I'll probably upgrade that one at some point. Pre-search node, great. Neoxa node's really good backwards, yeah, but those cost some money. John Germain, I'll check. Bendy Arms, hello. Okay, this one has better memory. 2898 took just fine. The hash rate's still a little low. Memory's 90C. This card's definitely better. The fact that the memory took 2898, I'm gonna... it's for sure an A. This might be an S tier. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't grade the other one, but that one's probably going to be a B. Richard Mike Tech, Ovalboard Tech. You can solder the ribbon to a 5-volt rail, but you need to run an ADB comment to put the phone into fast boot mode and disable the battery monitoring. That doesn't sound worth it. Backwards miner. I solo mine my Neoxa node. Yes, but you do not have an average farm. Ah, crap. Hit the wrong button. Sadie sometimes. John Germain, hashtag lemon tree gang, coffee, coffee, lemon, lemon, lemon. Oh yeah, boys, them tunes be bumping. Oh, I didn't even think about what's the mining software I'm running. Gminer. Oh, that should be really good. 3.43. Huh. I don't know. I feel like it should be doing better than 41-ish megahash-ish. Oh my god, 49 concurrent viewers. Please go ahead and tickle that like button for me. I disabled the heart in chat, and apparently that hurts my stream performance, but... Wait, why the hell is chat not visible? Oh man. I should have had this on the whole time. What am I thinking? Let's see, where is this least in the way for MMP? There we go. That seems fine. You guys have to tell me when I make stupid mistakes. Scott Sheffield, I'm convinced you'll be the last man standing mining the Pigeon network, Mike. I still have a Pigeon rig on. Well, a card. I like Pigeon Coin though. It's a great project. 40.71. Alright. 241. Apparently my FE... Well, actually my FE is a golden sample. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we're doing 2060 12 gig next for beats. After that, I will pull an FTW3 out, because, I mean, we gotta look at an FTW3. Shides, we would have to tell you constantly. Touche. Backwards miner, Overboard Tech, your driver is 525. Yeah, that doesn't matter, unless you're on 40 series. I have observed no difference on older cards. However, in the interest of showing the kind folks exactly how to do such update, let's do it. While I unwrap this GPU. Oh, yes. Oh, right, the rig is off. I'm not very smart. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, sexy. Yeah, swiggity swooty. That 2060's probably got a booty. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Retro Mike Tag. Evidence that I am indeed an influencer. Quote unquote. I like Pigeon. Ovalboard. Nick K, welcome. What a machine. Oh, wow. Okay, this is actually kind of special. Almost every 2060 12 gig has a DVI, a DisplayPort, and an HDMI. This is actually kind of nice because it has 3 DPs and an HDMI. Much more flexible. I don't know why, but that was actually a problem when I bought one of these for an employee at work. Our studio director runs a 2060 12 gig because he needs VRAM for editing and CUDA, but I had to get a DVI-D adapter to DisplayPort so he could power the teleprompter. I'm like, okay, well, that's a weird problem, but I understand. Anyway, let's get this bad boy cranked up. Typically, I think these are all microns, so we'll see. But I've also never... Ooh, have I PMD'd? I think I have actually tested the 12 gig card before. Well, hi, Jada. Well, hello. I know. I got distracted by the hand content. Okay, are you just Dan Ruggs 2.0, Scott Sheffield? Hashtag touring 12 gigabyte life. Eeny, meeny, miner, mo, welcome. Still love that name. Crypto backer, love me a For the Win 3. I was kind of off-put by the design when they were new, but now I'm a huge fan, yeah. Especially when you have an all FTW3 open rig. Ugh, having a crisis. At some point, I'll probably do a 14 GPU FTW3 rig. It's just going to be beautiful. I'll probably have to mix 3070s and 3070 Ti's. The feeder just went off. Okay. She is careful. She did not get claws into me. Cats are goofy, man. They always eat like their next meal's never going to come. Nice cat. Thank you, Nick K. I appreciate it. That is Jada. She's pretty legit. We have a Jada emote as well if you're a channel member. I'll just yeet that box onto the floor. And let me see if I have a 2060 12 gig. I do not. I've actually never run one of these through the bench before. Wow, these suck at kapow. These are really, really bad at kapow. Well, let's run the same OCs and see if it's just as terrible. Dobeans! Integra guy, welcome. Heart eyes cat emoji. Sadie sometimes. Yes, FTW3 3080 Maxi. 100 emoji, purple heart. Wow, he sold this to me as a 12 gig. NaCity, my guy. Hold on. I'll screenshot that. Well, I don't need to test it. I know exactly how these perform, but I guess... 1200 plus 1800. Whatever. Well, I definitely overpaid for this card. Let's see here. Memory clock offset. I've actually never tested a Hynix one. I shipped a card identical to this to Financial Failure last week, but I never tested it. Timothy Kelbert, I hate that. Yeah, people in the community are, I'm sure he got had too. Like, this probably never came out of the box for him, so whatever. I'm not even going to mention it. I don't care. Maybe MMP doesn't know how 12 gigabyte... You actually do have a point there, but I think since it's Hynix... Oh, hold on. Let me just look at the freaking label on the card. Just says GPOC. Interesting. Okay, well, let's... LSPCI it, I guess. I'm guessing it's a 6 gig, though. Oh, why am I not showing you this? Whoops. T106. It's revision A1, so I mean that almost certainly has to be whatever. Let's see, it's MMP. Can't remember. Oops. Let's update the NVIDIA drivers while we're at it. So MMP space NVIDIA install. Let's go ahead and update the drivers just to make sure. Joker Miner, Overbore, he's a good guy, just tell him. Okay, fine. Run NVIDIA SMI. I'll do that retro mic after we update the driver. Sadie sometimes, I have a 2060 12GB in my kid's gamer, switch it between Nexa and Aletheum, ooh, and sometimes Novo. The 6 gig cards are more efficient, but they're definitely not. Oh. System kernel does not match the latest kernel. Oh, wow. Apparently we are on some old kernel too. Let's definitely upgrade that. Whoops. I haven't booted this for a while, so apologies. Needs my miner. Timothy Kelbert bought two 6600 XTs. They came in a 6500 and a 6600 non-XT. Oof. Yeah, but was that like an eBay purchase? I mean, this is from a community member, so he already miscounted on the GPUs. It was supposed to be 11 3070s and 4 50HXs, and it was 10 3070s and 3 50HXs, but he offered to pay me back the difference, and I just told him I'd split it with him since I felt a little bit bad. He spent way too much money shipping this stuff to me. Whatever. What does the box say? Good question. It literally just said, oh, 6 GB. It actually says it right there. Well, that answers that. Yeah, Sadie, it still doesn't list the memory capacity, which makes sense, because these were originally all 6 gig cards. Yeah, Joker, you had the opposite. You actually had a windfall on getting 6700 XTs instead of 6600 XTs. Retro Mike Tech 6500 is fire, though. Almost as fire as the 6400. I would love to get a hardware power measurement off the slot on the 6400 Retro, because it actually seems like it's okay at kapow. The 6500 I think was pretty okay too, but that did 0.178 efficiency. It wasn't great, but whatever. Sadie sometimes, sad face. That's alright, I've already broken bad news to him today. And like legit, the dude hadn't used a lot of these cards, so I understand missing some of this stuff, but at the same time, I prefer getting what I pay for. Wow. Must have been a hell of an upgrade. A hell of an upgrade. Look at all these. You guys like these numbers? Look at these numbers. Seeing all this? I bought two unknown 1660 Ti and two broken 1660s arrived. I remember that. That sucks. Yeah, upgrade, damn it. Do it. Do it. Do it. 51 viewers. Man, you guys are too nice to me. Welcome, everybody. Tickle that like button for me while we update this MMP instance so we can update the drivers. Which I'm sure is not a problem here, but still. We're not dealing with any of the 40 series cards. Not today. Retro Mike Tech. Overboard Tech. I'm currently re-benchmarking it through Rainbow Miner with your settings. Once it's done, we can measure the power. Do you have a means of measuring the power? Very interesting. Backwards Miner, it's making me update the MMP install because the kernel was too old for 550.67, I think is the current one. MMP Nvidia install. Yeah, it wouldn't let me. You haven't been watching, sir. It errored out. It wouldn't even give me the list. I didn't just flash this drive today, so it may be on the older side. Alright. Downloading packages. That's quiet. Sadie sometimes. 51 eyes emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. Scott Sheffield. I swear it sounds like you say Rambo Miner. Rambo Miner? Rainbow Miner? Do I need to enunciate better for you, Scott Sheffield? Because I can do that for you if you would like. Oh! I didn't update it, Frowny. Yeah, see? How dare you? Access to my farm and doesn't even fix it for me. What a jerk. What a jerk face. Poop mouth. Retro Mike Tech. I'm gonna fork Rainbow Miner and rename it to Rambo Miner. I mean, you're already tight with the devs, right? Just get them to... Oh, that would have been a perfect April Fool's Day. Have them just change out the little masthead image. Oh, today it's Rambo Mana. Rambo Miner does sound cooler. And if they integrate better OC support and overclock switching, it would actually kind of be tempting. But alas, that is not the case. Scott Sheffield, hey, I better go grab that name. Mm-hmm. Yep. Squat. Rambo Mana sounds cooler. Correct, not James. Very facts. Also, rename your farm from default. Nah, you can't make me. I will at some point. When I created this account, I just was like using it to get some additional free GPUs way back. Now that I'm using it regularly, yeah, I will. I will, backwards miner. Okay, hold your horses. Metaphorically and possibly literally. Oh, no. Maybe I can get Nvidia to update before it restarts on its own. What do you think, team? Think we can do it? All right, what are we looking at after this card? You know, I'm going to use the poll functionality. Why not? Oh god, how do I do this? Poll. That's the one. There we go. All right. There, I'm using the poll. All track raspy voice. I'm just passing through. Scott Sheffield, I expected more out of you. Free GPUs, nice. Default 1, default 2, default 3. This is how I name your this is how you name your farms. Hell yeah. Okay. Fine. This might be the last card. Wow, okay, cool. Oh, now we're tied for more P106. Back to stop streaming, lel. We'll see. I'll give that one another minute. Does not mismatch. Alright, so we do have to reboot that bad boy. Let's just go ahead and do it manually. Oh, the poll's changing. You guys are all over the place. Seeing the caption on the top of the chat. I don't know, that's pretty good. Shame, 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 says Scott Sheffield. Needs my miner. Tough crowd, I guess. It's probably cough mining and all of his alts. Good night, chat. 1 AM was my limit per. Pfft, I always knew you was a bitch. Sadie sometimes. Cough mining. Smiley. Peace. Cheers with champagne emoji. The people have spoken. Retro shush. Not James. Good night, cough. Scott Sheffield. Jeez. Hey, I have a very angsty but supportive community. I'm all about it, alright? Backwards miner. Overboard Tech, tell everyone about Red Panda mining and his free mmpOS. Yeah, so all along, Panda was trying as much as he could on his back end to get himself free Hive OS and to actually get my request through as well. He ultimately did get his through, could not get mine through, and Hive stopped responding to him over it, but all along the way, Panda had a free unlimited mmpOS account that he just never used. So he should have just used that. Now it's gone, but at the time, Panda had a free unlimited account. He just didn't remember that. Scott Sheffield, you know you're connected with your audience. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Oh yes, very much so. Okay. Are we booted yet? We just need more vote XC3, please. Why do you want to look at another XC3? I mean, I guess we could do both. Oh, okay, the poll really shifted. Last time I opened this up, Stop Streaming Lel was winning handily. Which also suck it, chat. FTW3 will be... Hey, that rhymed. Alright, let's see if we can open up a console session here. HiveOS credits half price at HiveOS forum. Great, don't care. They burned that bridge with me. Another complaint I have about mmpOS. Half the time, I have to actually terminate the console session because it hung for some reason. And then I can go back into it. Now let's see, real time. I'm gonna shift this window down so you can actually see this. Let's see. XC3 bin party. Oh no, I have so many. Retro Mike Tech, Panda has earned what he gets. Yeah, he is. Panda's an unbelievably nice guy. Also, Black Sails, I forgot to say hello. Hello. Panda gets everything. Yeah, but he's been making content diligently for a very long time. So, I don't know. And, oh god. God, where'd I learn to type? Cooking school? Let's see here. Let's see if we get a list. Hopefully it lets me put on the beta now. Why is my Hive OS free? I don't pay anything. Do you have 2 rigs? So, that makes sense. Other than that, I don't know. There we go. Where's beta? Oh god. 550. There it is. 3. Still here? I've been out unboxing my green KS0 Pro. I have to go back and rewatch. Yep. I've only been live for an hour and a half. I don't think I've ever done a stream shorter than 2 hours. Oops. No, just 1. Yeah, it's free until you get to your 3rd, unless you have paid features turned on. In which case, 1 rig costs you money. The mining cabinet, new hardware day! Champagne cheese emoji. Yes. I'm definitely, well, I'm probably not going to live stream binning all 50 of the P106s. Certainly won't be today. Project Mayhem, welcome. Alphaboard Tech, does mmpOS have iOS or Android app remote control? I believe so, but their mobile site is so good I haven't even been tempted to look for an app. I use iOS, but the mobile site's very, very good. I would say it's actually better than their desktop site. Not James. Well, there you go. Now one more free one on Yusuf. There you go. Cape Cod Crypto, welcome. Overboard Tech Daily Delulu check-ins. Hashtag Delulu. Mobile web page. Again, the mobile web, I just leave it in a tab on my phone. It's really good. Retro Mike Tech, pro tip, only run P106.0.90 and run mmpOS free forever. Yeah, that's true. What features I get for pay? You get stats that last more than 3 days, and you get the ability to share your farm and have shared farms shared to you. And for me, that last one is huge. And it's gone. Did this crash our card? I feel like it did. Let's try that. Maybe that was too many hashes. Oh, Jesus. There you go. Retro Mike Tech has put my referral code in for mmpOS. I got a custom one, but their formatting is 343. It's like a crappy low wish.com haiku, so I'm like, okay, OBT, MMP, and I'm like, what's a 4-letter word? Rex, that's like recommends. Can't live bin 50 GPUs, at least there's cats. Yeah, they're not even here, I left them at work. I order some weird shit to work, man. Dem Jackets, if I use 1 rig to mine Raven on Hive Pool, does that mean my other 3 rigs are free to mine something else? 2 free plus 2 more free. Nope. So that rule's gone. Back in the ETH days, it was 1 free rig on any pool, any algo, or 4 free rigs if you mined anything that wasn't ETH, or to mine ETH on Hivon for all 4 rigs. But those rules went away, and everything got worse recently. So just go to HiveOS's main page, and there's a whole FAQ on it. But try negative 1004 mem also. The memory isn't very fast on these, so I don't know. OBT-RECS-MMP. Don't spread false information, Retro Mike Tech. OBT-RECT? No, that'd be like my Hive code. It'd be like OBT-RECT HVO. OBT-VAST MMP. Alright, now you're just getting crazy. I'm pretty sure this card is hung. Whatever. No Vast. And now I'm going to be watching for your Vast video, Retromech Tech. Don't disappoint me. That's the wrong format, Black Sails. All track, I didn't see this. When I get my KS0 Pro, I have an HP brick PSU that's 230 watts. It's the size of an actual brick. XT60 plugs installed, ready for... Oh, yeah, very cool. I really like XT60 and XT90 connectors. Those things are great. I like... Normally, Anderson connectors I like too, but on the case of the S21 and the KS5? I think? Is that right? The KS5, the Bitmain? Not a fan. There's just too much infrastructure out there in the world. And those machines can be overclocked to the point where like a C20 connector isn't safe anymore. I really am not a huge fan of that. We're looking into that for the hosting facility PDUs, and like I don't really feel comfortable with somebody running an S21 on a single C19. If I just put Panda in every coupon code, seems to work. Yeah, he's got a list of all of his coupon codes on his website. Retromech Tech, mmpOS does support Vast. Ugh, God. Retromech Tech, there won't be a Vast video, but I got this crazy idea to create a video every day for the month of April. Don't do that. That sounds awful. Why would you do that? No. Bad Retromech. I'm just about to run this thing stock, man. Come on. If we see Monero hash rate, oh, 33 watts. Oh, that's not good. Really strange. It's possible the core clock is too low. There we go, 87 watts. Better. Better. Retro, how long until DJ Mine's meme coin is done? Solana validator node. Oh, that's kind of cool. That'd be neat. That'd be pretty neat. Come on. Low hash rate. Yeah, we're pulling power though. I think it's actually mining. We have CPU hash rate. Level Protect 30-minute video every day for 30 days. Let's go. Oh. No, you just, well, you wouldn't necessarily run out of content, but if you did it more than a month, you certainly would. I think I'm too bougie to use mmpOS. Oh, that's fine. You do you, bro. Initially, I think I was just so ingrained in where everything was in Hive. I'm like, ooh, yeah, but this is different. Then I remembered back to using NiceHash QuickMiner on Windows and migrating to Hive. I'm like, this is scary. Then I got into Hive. I'm like, why the hell haven't I been using this forever? And yeah, there are still a few features that don't exist here that should. But being able to talk one-on-one with the dev is phenomenal. All right, the card works. Good. So that has tremendous value to me. Very much a passionate couple of guys that put this together, so works for me. Retromech Tech, Ovalboard Tech. I started the coin. Might take a bit of time to rename everything. All right, cool. Let me pre-mine it. Thanks. Waiting for DJ to show up in chat. No! Fairlawn! What did we decide? Okay, FTW 3-1, I think. Oh yeah, by a huge margin. Okay, fair enough. Was that backwards? Hold on. Lisa puts, I've been mining Gram. It's the only coin that has doubled since I started mining. Yeah, when you spec mine, a lot of stuff will end up doing that. I was spec mining Dynex right when it came out, and I was pulling 600 Dynex a week with 3 P106s. Like, backwards miner, Overboard Tech, you said you didn't like mmpOS, but then the dev said, I'll fix it, right? And he has. Like, there's been a lot of stuff on MMP that is significantly improved, so I like the fact that he's willing to take criticism, and he has actually added a lot of functionality. Because, I mean, there's already parts of this platform that are better than Hive, and I think if the rest of that stuff gets added, which I have confidence that it will. Look at this unassuming box. Sounds very dubious. Hashrico Overboard Tech, do you by any chance know the minimum payout threshold while mining X for BTC on 2 miners? I don't. I've never used the autoconvert on 2 miners. I'm sorry. Eeny, meeny, miner, mo. Still love that name. LMAO. Oval, we call it quality assurance. Damji, shame no 4000 series. All the 4000 series cards I own, I bought just to test for you guys. Not a huge fan. Just for the value reasons. What a beauty. What a beaut. Schnazzy, eh? KR. Nice. Nice. I believe that means this is a full hash rate. Ooh. Sorry for your memory loss, Oval. 12 to 6, that is. Yeah, that's okay. I've been had much worse than that. Retromike Tech. Oval, we could really mess with people and put X21S on it. I got the hash rates. I got the hashies. Let's go ahead and plug this in, eh? Damji, beautiful. Oh yeah, looking thick, Sadie sometimes. Hashtag THICC. Whoa, whoa, you gotta put some fire emojis after that if you do the THICC thing. This card is quite cold. I guess it is, well, was 60 degrees in here when I started. Hey, 8 pins don't plug in when you do it the wrong way. Who knew? 40, oh, retro mic. No. Oh, yeah. Check out the light bow. Oh, shit, like inadvertent cross shot there, sorry. Focusing on the 3070. Yeah, it's very good. Extra visual appeal due to this here. Tube. Man, what great cards. Hashrico, Ovalboard Tech. My all-time favorite rig is composed of 3070 XC3s, FTW3s, ROG, and Founders Edition. I have an open 14 GP rig that is 7 3070 FTW3s on the top and 7 3060 Ti FEs on the bottom, and I love how that thing looks. Damji, kind of like the 4070 and start building a rig just for science. 4080 or higher. Don't mess with the lower end cards. They're really not worth it. Unless you can get a 4060 Ti for $300, then maybe. But you're still better off with a 3070. Thick pick on the DIs. What? 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 Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Man, nobody understands the word coming out of your mouth. Alright, will it let me apply the kapow? It will! Wow, so you can apply an XC preset to an FTW3. That's great. Usaputs, do you have a video of all of your rigs? No, I think I have a January update video where I show most of them. But I have all a piss pile of rigs. They're all over the place. TD, welcome. Miranda, quietly lurking. Glad you're here either way. Backwards miner, V540 all day. P1, oh Jesus. Yeah, backwards miner, how about that? How about that? Cash me outside. Still got this like funky data center plate on this side I haven't ripped off yet. I did take off the plastic one on the back. It has the same poo chute as the TF500. Same PCB form factor and everything. Anyway, we'll test that at some point. Oh, Chuck Danger, welcome, Blessed Noob. Hello as well. Let's see here. Blessed Noob, 4070 for 477 shipped, or 230. Oh, 23070s, man. 100%. 4070 is like not that great. Let's see here. Chuck Danger 87. I already read that. Welcome though. Here to drop a like and see Modi. Hopefully he comes back. Jada's come by a couple times. I pet them when I got home today. I should. Oh, is that a Modi? Buddy, you might luck out. Buddy, Modi.
What are you doing? Come here. Here. Modi. Come here, buddy. Yep. Oh, my bad boy. Oh, my baby boy.
Oh. All right, someone get Emma. Modi's here. Hi, buddy. Yep. Oh, you're ready to get cat hair on this FTW already, I see. Sadie sometimes 2 Dell 3080, 2 for the Win 3080, 2 for the Win 3 3070 Ti, and I'm done filling rigs for the cycle. Yusuf Poots, you said you're as big as Panda. I have more GPUs than Panda, for sure. Miranda, what's a good price for the V540 nowadays? Might try to buy one back and pawn it off to y'all. I would say 150. Backwards Miner would have a better idea on that. Well, that's what we bought for. Maybe more now. Do you want to borrow mine and never ship it back? Like somebody else in the community in the 3080 Ti 20 gig? Sadie sometimes hashtag cats of crypto. He heard I was here. Chuck Danger, yeah, you got the call. Sadie sometimes Modi, Joker, $4.99. Have you on TV? Wife says more cats, less GPUs. Hey, you know how often I bring cats onto stream, okay? All the time. Cosplay Theory, here comes the boy, Purple Heart, yes. Hi, buddy. He's such a good boy. Retro Mike Tech, paging Emma on her next telephone. Beep. Joker Miner, Modi, Jada. Crosby, welcome to chat. Kitties! Sadie sometimes hashtag Modi good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. I've ruined him to my liking. He's just me in cat form. Miranda, at least I got the stupid thing back. My V540 is back on that shelf by the kitten GPU, but the other camera is obscuring it slightly. Son of a rabbit, you want to mine cat hair, you need to purchase cats. Yep. This is the real Pod 256. Hi, buddy. Time to go to dinner, Backwards Miner. Okay, fine. Go do whatever. I'm not far behind, probably. I'm starting to get hungry. Retro Mike Tech. Oval, is that a $4.99 from Joker's wife? Sorry, did I just get asked out in a super chat? Joker, I need clarity, please. I'm single. The cats need a cat mom. What? I mean, come on. Kidding. Yusuf Poots. Cat videos have the most views on YouTube. I don't know, right? Just trying to combine the two, get more interest into the space for the people that do like cats, like I do. What's up, buddy? Yeah, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Look at those peats. Look at those peats. Sadie sometimes. FTW3, so pretty, just like Modi. He's a handsome boy. Alexander, what do I got a quote-unquote deal for 13 P104-100s, full rig with a B250 mining expert, a 3,000 watt server power supply ready to go, 650. Should I pull the plug? Are they active or passive cooled P104s? Have they been BIOS flashed? I think that's too much. I would value P104s at like 30 or 35 bucks a piece right now if they're EVGA actives, less if they're passives. Mining expert's worth 100 to 120 with a CPU and RAM. Buddy, I gotta trim your claws. Server power supply is a minimal value. Thought I heard Jada. Alright. Gigabyte, 3 fan, 8 gigabyte. Okay, I know what those are. I'd have to do the math. What's 13 times 35? All set underscore miner. Hold me, Oval Board Tech. Oh. Physical touch is one of his love languages, okay. Same. My buddy. Jada's always just like, okay, I'm done with the pets now, put me down. And Modi's like, nah, dude, I'll just chill here. Okay. You can chill, buddy. Let me just go back to this. Oh, apparently I hit start miner. This thing is so quiet. Didn't even know it was mining kapow. 149 watts. This is actually, well, a little bit higher hash rate than the X3. Sorry, XC3. But, wow, the XC3 is better. Crazy. It's kind of wild. Oh, $455. So $650 with the power. I think that's a little bit much. I'd give him like $50 for the server PSU, the cables, and the breakout board, and maybe like $30 for the frame. I'd come in at $500 on that probably. Eeny meeny miner mo. There's nothing but pure bliss with Modi. Yeah, dude, he's just mad chilling. He's my boy. He's my boy. Even though he shares the house with Jada now. Let's see here. Retromike Tech. Overboard Tech. I think we need to ban All Set Miner. He changed his name back. Yeah, even if you did it for April Fool's Day, you gotta change your name back to All Set underscore Miner. So I'm trying to keep Modi in frame for you guys. Alright, what was the second most winniest? More P106? No. Screw that. I will physically show you guys another XC3, but I think we'll probably call it for running GPUs. Got the FTW3. One of the two. Buddy. Oh, you purring into the microphone, buddy? Yeah. That's sure sweet. Alright, let me give him extra pats so I can put him down. He's not too pissed off. Oh no! I lost viewers picking Modi up? Those aren't the 6 viewers I wanted anyway. Unbelievable. If you're still here, please hit the like button for me. Alright, Modi. What a happy boy. Okay, alright, very good. Let's shut this bad boy down. Yeah, dude, like I said, when FTW3 30 series came out, I wasn't sure on the looks, but now they've aged really well, I think. Wormworks, welcome to chat. Came in on some meow action. Yep. Those must have been dog people, Scott Sheffield. Exactly. Wormworks. 10 out of 10, good cat. He's a pretty good cat. Automatic beats, hashtag cats of crypto. All track Jada lovers. Oh, does that mean I have to put in the poll again? I think that does. Alright, let's end poll. Start a poll. There we go. Oh, Key Enigma Adventures, hello! Got someone trying to trade me 2 Radeon 7s and 1 2080 Super. Trying to figure out a good price to negotiate a trade with 3 MOBA CPU RAM cache. Are they Hynix or Samsung Radeon 7s? And what AIB 2080 Super? I'm not very hot on the 2080 Supers, personally. Just while this reboots. Oh my god, you can see Modi's hair from here. Yikes. Here's another XC just for tits and pickles. Good cards, good cards. Very, very solid, very fancy. I'm not gonna test it, but what a goodie. Ooh, there's a bunch of shmoo on those fans. That one's been run. Mining cabinet, motorboat, cat, Dakota Mana, eyes, still looking. Key Enigma Adventures, LOL. All track, my vote is in. Jada. Automatic beats, avoid or die. Some boots. I checked hash rate of those CMP 100 cards and 3x beat 140 for MD5 hashcat. The 100-210 is probably about a third of a 4090 on core algorithms, but it's the same on intermediate and memory hard. In fact, it's better on memory hard. Quite a bit better on memory hard. Wormworks, Gorlami. Gorlami. It's Italian for fancy. Key Enigma Adventures, they have no idea on memory. GPU guys trying to make sellable gaming PCs. Ask him what country they're made in. That will tell you. If they're China, they're Hynix. If they're Taiwan, they're Samsung. And in my opinion, you'll want Hynix on those. As far as valuation right now, they're not good at anything that's currently profitable, so they're not worth very much. I would set my target no higher than probably 200 a piece on a S7 right now. And if you're in a bulk deal and you have the parts that are more universally lauded, I would say aim for like 160 a card right now. 2080 Super, I don't know, man. They mine like a 50HX, and a 50HX is worth 130 bucks right now, so 130 bucks. I think that's what I paid for my FE. I have things relevant to this conversation. Who says I don't? Wow, we lost a ton of viewers. Whatever. I'll cut stream soon. 2080 Super. Interesting looking card, but not very good. The TI was just so much better. Alright, let me switch this back over to CPU mining. I'll cover any additional final questions you guys has. And what's our poll doing? Ooh, Modi is better cat. Interesting. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's interesting. Retromark Tech as a vast maxi oval loves hashcat. Let's see here. Retromark Tech Modi, Jada, Modi, Jada, Modi, Jada, Modi, Jada. I checked hashcat benchmarks, 3-beat. I don't know what hashcat is, but I have tested a 4090 and a CMP 100-210 very extensively, and the 4090 is a very unimpressive card, unless you are mining nothing but Radiant, Ergo, Alephium, and I think Carlson. It's like really bad at ETH for some reason. I don't know why. It's really not great at kapow. Don't know why. I think it's actually pretty good at Flux and Nexa, but like the TF500 kicks the ever-living piss out of it, so. Well, since we're talking about it, I bought one extra just to have on hand for testing, but yeah, I'm assuming this is the card you're talking about. The TF500, CMP 100-210. This one is not in a rig because it has that inferior CMP BIOS on it. It still performs just fine, but I'm going to keep this one out just for testing purposes. Keep you guys up to date for things like FishHash, MeowPow. I'll be doing more testing on things like that pretty soon. I think the FishHash change is actually tomorrow, so that'll be pretty quick. Key Enigma Adventures, word. Sadie sometimes. Hashtag Void needs PRF. I don't know what that means. Should be getting my CMP cards this week. Yeah, they're shipped pretty quick and the packaging was very good, but that seller, I still hate them. And we're back up and hashing on CPU. Yes, indeed. All right, everybody. I am out of things to talk about for tonight. This is already 2 hours right on the dot. Okay, that's about right for me and old Oval. But Modi has won 60% to 40%. That's kind of wild. Kind of wild. This is a TF500. And yeah, it curb stomps the 4090 on memory hard and on kapow. Let's see here. Cool, cool. And that's all I got for you guys right now. If you have any other questions, let me know before I get out of here. But yep. Thanks for swinging through for this relatively short for Oval Bore but long stream. Sadie sometimes. Jada needs public relations for better polling. Jada is a good kitty. Scott Sheffield, have a great night, Oval. Usip Boots, thanks, bro. Of course. All set _ minor. LMAOOOOO. Cool, guys. Thanks again. I'm going to go get some dinner. I trust you guys should do the same. I'm assuming Max is live tonight, so don't forget to make his stream probably like 2 hours. Always a good time. Yeah, I'm not sure. I tried to redirect, but he doesn't start his stream page up early enough, so I can't. TD, Oval Bore. Usip Puts, when will you be back live? I don't know. I stream usually once a week or once every other week, whenever there's a reason to. Tech, bye. Thank you again, sir. I appreciate the very generous super chat. That's very nice of you. Sadie sometimes. Modi, Jada, Oval Bore. Modi, Jada, Oval Bore. Dakota Miner. Waving emote. T-Gig, Red Hot. Hash Rico, take care, big guy. Rip back at you. Tech, have a crazy busy week at work. Have a great week, everyone. Hopefully it finishes strong, my guy. I feel that. Enigma Adventures, thanks as always for the info. You're welcome. Sadie sometimes. Thanks, Oval and Kitties. Smiley, Purple Heart, Fire emoji, 100 emoji, cheers with champagne emoji. Happy hashing later, Joker. Good night, sir. All track. Thanks, Oval. You're welcome. Bye. Nick K. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.